Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tour Reviews. You guys, I got some rain guards for my 2018 Ram 1500. We're going to unbox them and install them in this video. Let's do it. All right, so this company, Nilight, is who reached out to me, and they asked me if I would just check out their website and see if there's anything on their website that may pique my interest, something that I may want to check out for my own vehicle to make videos on. And I want to just put a disclaimer out there. When I get something from a company for free, the first thing I tell them is, if I don't like it, I won't make a video. I'll tell you, I'll message you and say, hey, I did not like the product. I'm not gonna make a video. If I do like the product, then I will put a video out there. So I always tell them that whenever I get something, because looking at a website, looking at something like that, something may look really good. And then when you get it in person, it's like, it's not that great. I have looked at these. They looked really good. They look really good. We're gonna see how easy they install in this video. But this is the box that it got shipped in. As you guys see, there's the shipping label. Not very happy about that. They could find a better way to ship because luckily, nothing inside I don't think got bent, but it looks to me like it almost got bent because it broke the box all the way open. So don't really care for the packaging there. These are made in China. These are front and rear. I have a crew cab 2018 Ram 1500. They make this stuff for a bunch of different types of vehicles, not just the Ram. And their website is actually very cool. It has tons of stuff for your vehicles. So if you guys want to go and check that out, I'll put a link in the description under the video. So these are in channel. So it means they don't stick to the outside on the paint. They're going to actually in the window channel, nice clean look. I always like that look, especially when you're outside, it's raining, but it's hot outside and you're going to be going inside some building for a while. You let the windows down, let it vent out, and you don't have to worry about any rain getting inside the car. So let me go ahead and open up the package, show you guys what they look like, what it comes with, and then we'll go ahead and install it. Now I've already cleaned the window channels with 91% isopropyl alcohol because it says to use water, but I like to use like an isopropyl alcohol when installing vent visors. And I have installed vent visors many times in my life. Almost every vehicle I've ever owned has had them. Inside here, you get your manual, you get some clips, you get a tool, and I think this is just some extra tape in case you need it. Then when you open this up, let's just go ahead and take this one out of the package. Each one is packaged individually, and these are paintable, but make sure they fit your car before you paint them. So this one right here, let's see, they say they're marked. Well, this will be the driver's because this is the round. So this is going to go to the front. And this is kind of interesting, right? This little cutout right here. So this will be the driver's side. This is your tape, and I'll show you guys how to install. It's not a big deal. I want to check all of them to make sure they're good before I get going because of the way the package was creased. It looks good too. This will be one of the rears. So this is going to be the right rear. Looks good. I don't see anything problem. That's my only concern was this stuff was going to be maybe creased or broken the plastic because of seeing how it is. And that's going to be the driver's side rear. So yeah, that's it. Let's install these things. So I just got the package put back together, so I can throw it away. And look, so I am lucky that they did not destroy this. And looking at it, it was FedEx. So that really does not surprise me one bit at all. So the very first thing it tells you to do is to clean your window channel, which I've already done with isopropyl alcohol. I already mentioned that. And then to test fit, because if you do decide to paint these the same color as your vehicle, whatever color you want to paint them, once they're painted, they will not accept them as a return. But we're going to test fit first to make sure that these go in. Maybe. Maybe I need to do the back first, but it said to do the front. No, it says to do the front first. And see, I do like this because this keeps that wind, if you decide to roll your window down, from coming in right here. And I do like that. And the reason they do that is so you actually have full vision of your mirror, and you can also see past your mirror. Man, these things are pretty stout here. I feel like I'm gonna break them. I don't want to break them, obviously. Okay, so that's what's going to look like. I've had in channels before that there was no tape on them and they just were held in by your window. That is not a good idea because we actually had one fly off one time. So but those are actually in there really tight. Now they do give you clips, which we're going to have to put in here. You put one here and you put one here, but that's a test fit, so we know that the front fits. So we're going to go ahead and install it. So inside your manual, it gives you step by step what to do. These are your tabs or your clips, and it shows you what the inside of the clip should look like and the outside. So the smooth side like that is the outside facing. So these are going to go in like this. The one that has the small little triangle, like little tit on it, that's going to go on the inside. That's going to actually catch and hold, and it's going to help hold the vent visor in. All right, so let's see how bad I can mess this up on camera. Okay, so on tapes like this, when you're doing any type of rain guard or vent visor, I always call them vent visors, vent guards, you basically take a corner of your tape and you peel it off. I don't have the nails for stuff like this. This is what Mrs. Fab's good for usually. Okay, like this, right? And basically just fold it over. That's all you're gonna do. So that way, once it's in the channel, once we know it's where it needs to be, you just pull it and it comes off, and then you push pressure against it and it's gonna stay. And then I will go ahead and take this one off. Now, a long time ago, when I used to smoke cigarettes, I had to have these on my cars. Thank goodness I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. But I love the looks on cars. I think they're great, especially in the summertime, to help keep the cab cool. You can have the window down and know that nothing's going to happen. You're not going to, that one doesn't want to come off. You know you're not going to have to worry about if it starts raining while you're in the store or whatever, that you're going to get rain in the car because you want to keep it cool in the car. Okay, so we'll peel that one like that. Okay, actually we'll just go ahead and take that one off because there's no way I'm going to be able to get to it. Okay, so that's it. Now we're just going to install it like I just did inside the channel. Try to get that like it was. This is the hardest part on these. You got to make sure it gets inside there, inside that channel. Oops, there's my tape. Okay. Oop. Come on. They give you extra tape just in case. Okay. So now, you see, I can do this. And then I can take this. Okay. The tape is now exposed. What I want to do is come in here, apply pressure. Once you roll your window up, leave your window up for 72 hours. That way it can cure. Don't get your car washed. I don't think rain would hurt anything, but I think if you spray a bunch of water in there on purpose, it may be an issue. Now, I would have liked to have seen 3M tape. Like when I open the box to see 3M, that'd have been awesome. Because in my opinion, that is the absolute best tape. Okay, and you're gonna have fingerprint stuff all over it. There's nothing you can really do about that. And I'll use like a quick detail spray that has protectant in it. That way I know it's protected for a little while. Let me look at this because I've never done the in the channels that require a clip. So inside has that little triangle. You're gonna use this tool and you're gonna push it up, and we're gonna put it there in that corner and then up here. So we're gonna put it here and here. I just don't know how that doesn't affect rolling the window up, but I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Okay, I'm gonna get in your guys' way, so I'll just go ahead and do this really quick. There's one. It's not hard to install them. And there's two. Okay, now let's see if the window will roll up. Okay, window is up, and it's gonna stay up for the next 72 hours. So let's see what that looks like now. Looks great. I remember back in the day, late 90s, first set that of rain guards I ever put on a vehicle of mine. Those things, they went on the paint right here, right? And they stuck out really far. Well, this is nice and tight to the glass, which I really like. So that window's gonna hold that in and keep that tape, hopefully let it cure over the next 72 hours and completely bond to what it needs to bond to, but that was really easy. All right, so there like that. it's got to go like that right there. Let's hope I don't mess this up, but it does come with extra tape, so. Put pressure all the way around it. Okay, clips, one. Okay, I don't care for that clip right there. It's pushing that weather strip down. Oh, maybe it's supposed to go like that. I may have done the front wrong. Broke the end of my tool off. Let's see if that window rolls up. Okay, I don't know how much I care for the clips, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like those clips are gonna keep the window from sealing. Maybe not, because the seal is actually on the inside of the glass. I'm gonna get in front of you guys really quick. Yeah, the seal's right there. The seal is right here, so it's sealed. That's the way they showed to install it. Looks nice. Looks really nice. Look how bad my paint is. Just a nice clean look. They don't stick out really far, as you see. They barely stick out at all. I sat inside the truck. This is actually really nice because that allows you to see the full mirror. Yeah, the truck's filthy. Needs a car wash. And this side is on. Really simple, really easy. Anybody can do this. If you're looking for rain guards, these are really nice. So that's gonna do it for the Nilight Window Rain Guards. Very simple, very easy. You can do this in 5 minutes and you're done. Very easy. The hardest part is just getting that tape to separate the backing. Not a big deal at all. These look good. They look sleek. They don't stick out into the wind. This kind of exceeded my expectations. Now I'm not too keen on the clips. Worst case scenario, I could in the future take the clips out, pull these off, put 3M tape on it, put it back up in there, and it's going to stay. But for now, it's fine. The window seals are on the inside. Plus, the only way you're going to get water in those seals now is you'd have to spray directly up. You'd have to spray directly up here. That's the only way you're going to get water in there now. But I like how tight they sit. They look very nice. This one right here sits in just a little bit closer to the glass. Both sides turned out great. Very happy with it, and they're going to do exactly what I want it to do. I want them to be able to vent my car when it's a very hot summer day here in Indiana. See, the thing is about Indiana, humidity, it follows you everywhere. You can't get away from humidity. You can't just get in the shade and it get 20 degrees cooler like you can, in the western states. The humidity in the shade, or no matter what, so if it's 95 degrees, it's still 95 degrees in the shade. It's terrible. But if you can vent your car, that really helps in the summer times. Keeps the dashboard cooler, keeps your seats cooler, helps protect your interior if you can keep it cooler, and you cooler when you go to get inside the truck. So very nice. I'll put a link in the description of the video where you guys can find these window rain guards. I definitely recommend them. And if I remember right, they're priced very, very well. But I want to say thank you to Nilight for sending these to me. I really appreciate it. They are great. I have no problems recommending them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fat family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.